Hey, you guys. Happy Thursday. It's always a beautiful day after a rain. It's so gorgeous. The sky is just so blue. I don't know if you can see a little patch of the blue sky with a fluff of cloud. And it's so gorgeous. As you can see, I'm pretty wiped. Since it was raining. Anyway, part of my house gets flooded on the side where my trash bins are, and I had to struggle bringing them in yesterday in the rain. But, hey, we got rain, so it's pretty good. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about something that a lot of people with chronic illnesses, specifically invisible illnesses, where, you don't look like you're sick. You ever hear that? People ask you, when people tell you, you don't look like you're sick, you look so good. And they don't realize that on the inside, you're just suffering like crazy. Happens too much, huh? I know. People have told me that, and they don't realize that I do my hair largely in bed. I do my makeup completely while lying in bed. And yeah, maybe I look good. It's because I beautify myself while I'm in bed. So, yeah, and people have this mindset that if you look good, if you don't look sick, it means that you aren't sick. And one response that I've thought of that I tell to people occasionally is, well, you know what? A lot of people that have cancer don't look like they're sick until they start getting chemotherapy. And when I say that, they've got nothing to say. It's like a mic drop, boom. Okay. Conversation done. But, yeah, a lot of times we're not believed, and it stinks. And because of that, some of us lose friends, and we even lose family members that just don't believe us. I've had a family member who straight out yelled at me over the phone, "You're not trying to do anything to get yourself better." And I said, "You don't realize there is no cure for what I've got. So how can I be trying any harder?" It's just so frustrating. Or I had this come from a former friend. She said, "You know what? You just want to collect money from the government. And you just want to live, all lazy." I'm going, what? What? That is the most absurd thing to say to somebody who busted their butt getting a master's degree. Yeah, after putting in 7 years of higher education, yeah, all I want to do is be lazy and mooch off the government. Right. My goodness, quite the contrary. And, it just made me realize, she isn't a friend. She never even knew me. She never even realized that I am the last person that would want to just lay around and mooch and not do anything. I'm quite the opposite. I always, and this was a long-term friend of mine, somebody who knew me for 20 years. And it's just shocking to think that she would say that about me, that I just wanted to just loaf around. She obviously didn't know me. She obviously ignored the fact that, we were in gymnastics together. And then when I was a freshman in high school, I was in drill team. And then after there was no more drill team, I went back into figure skating. And during my senior year in high school, I was in figure skating and I had a part-time job. And that's been my whole life up until age 33 when I got sick. So, I've been, and I still try to do activities when I can. My big fault is I push it too far. I push it too far because my mind is so accustomed to being active. Well, my mind is active. Yeah, my mind is as active as I'd want my body to be, but I can't control that. When I do too much, I pay the price, and but that doesn't mean I give up completely. Yeah, I had to do some yard work and stuff that really wiped me out, and before that, swimming laps at a pool that was over twice the length as mine was pretty exhausting, but that doesn't deter me. When I get reasonably recovered, I am going to go back to swimming. I am going to go back to the community pool, and I'm going to swim laps, and I am going to look like a pathetic person, while ladies at least 10 years older than I am are swimming fast, twice as fast as I am. But I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to do what I can do, and shoot. If I look like a whale trying to make myself through the waters, I don't really care. I'm having a great time, and that's all that it really matters. I understand that there's people that have chronic fatigue or who have autoimmune diseases that they can't do anything. Quite literally, they can't do anything. And even worse, they can't handle exposure to light, and so they have to lay in bed with the curtains completely drawn. And if anybody's listening and you're in that, you live like that, I am so incredibly sorry. I can't imagine what that's like. I can, because I've had short periods of time where I've had to recover like that, but it's not a consistent thing with me. But yeah, if you live like that, if you have to live like that, my heart really goes out to you. I'm speechless, because it has to be such a difficult existence. But you know what, just the fact that you wake up in the morning and you get through a day, even if it's just reading a book, you're doing something. You're doing something. And for those who are able to be a little more active, I would encourage you to try something. You know, like me, I tried a bunch of different forms of exercise. I can't go for walks anymore. I can't. The next day it feels like I've got massive shin splints, and like somebody took a 2x4 and smacked my Achilles tendons. It's horrible pain. And the only exercise that doesn't cause a great deal of pain for me is swimming. So that's why I'm kind of bored right now, because I have to recover in order to go to the community pool, because my pool is now 60 degrees and it's very cold. It's very cold to put your whole body inside. And I have, last week I did manage to swim almost 10 laps, and it was extremely difficult. It was so difficult. But in conclusion, I just want to say, if you guys have somebody in your life that doesn't believe that you're sick, you know what? They aren't walking in your shoes. They have no clue what you're going through. So, frankly, I would just tell them to zip it. Zip it. They don't know what it's like for you. They have no clue. They don't have to live through it day after day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. I'm on year 17. They don't have to go through that. So yeah, I'm giving you permission to tell them to just zip it. Can it? Quit the judgment. The ignorant judgment. That's what I was going to say. So anyway, you guys have a really blessed day. Kisses all to you, and have a wonderful day. Bye.